attending and following the classes. The last class we discussed the first stanza of the poem Forest Fires. I hope that all of you have read the poem and understood the first stanza. If you are having any doubts regarding the first stanza and the poem, then you can just send a message on CSoft and clarify your doubts. Today we are going to discuss the second stanza of the poem, and in the last class we already seen the ignorance of human being or the mistake of the human being which led to the forest fire and the destruction of the forest. And what was the ignorant way or the mistake done by the human being in the first stanza? Dropping a matchstick and going away from the place without noticing that one. That was the mistake by the human being. Dropping a matchstick and going away from the place without noticing that one. Then what happened? We had seen that one. The matchstick, the burning matchstick, it caught fire on the grass, then bushes, then it spread to the trees. Normally, it resulted in the forest fire, ultimately in the destruction of the forest. So, ignorance of human being. The first ignorance was just leaving a burning matchstick behind without noticing that one. And we are going to see the second mistake or the ignorance of human being. Someone built a campfire and failed to put it out. A breeze came and quickened. The embers spread about and soon the woods were blazing. The fire spread and spread. The trees that took long years to grow stand blackened now and dead. So, the second stanza, the ignorance is that someone built a campfire and failed to put it out. Campfire means it is an outdoor fire used for heating. And I hope that you also have made the campfire and so on. So, the campfire, I know many of you know about the campfire. It is an outdoor fire used for heating, and especially whenever there is a gathering, get together, then normally people make campfire. So the people can sit around the campfire and enjoy. Sometimes people dance around that one. They may make the conversation or small gathering around the campfire. So that is the campfire, an outdoor fire used for heating. So someone built a campfire. So you just imagine there is a campfire. And after all the celebration, they failed to put it out. That means they failed to put it off the campfire. The campfire was still burning. All the people, those who participated in that particular gathering or the meeting, they went away. No one noticed that the campfire, it was still burning there. As you know, the campfire was there, and once the celebration was over, no one bothered about the campfire or the burning fire sticks. So what will happen eventually, that we will see in the next lines. A breeze came and quickened. Breeze means, what is the meaning of breeze? Breeze means a light wind. The breeze came, that means the light wind came and quickened, and it became faster. Then what will happen to the campfire? The embers spread about. The embers here means the red hot pieces of wood which left after the campfire or after fire has burned. So that is the meaning of the embers. So normally if you notice the campfire, after the campfire, the red wood pieces, the hot red pieces will be left there. So here also we can notice that after the campfire, the embers were left there, then the light wind came. Normally what happens? It catches fire very fast. The wind is there and the wood sticks, okay, the red hot wood sticks, they were still burning. So when the wind came, it became faster and faster, and it became fire. The embers spread about, and soon the woods were blazing. Blazing means burning very brightly. So normally the red wood pieces were there, the hot red pieces were there, and no one bothered about that one and thought that okay, it will automatically put out. But what happened later, the light wind came, slowly the light wind came, and it became faster, and because of that wind, the embers, it is spread about, and the woods, it caught fire. That is why it was blazing. Blazing means burning brightly. The wood pieces started to burn very brightly. Then the fire spread and spread. So slowly the woods, the red wood pieces got the fire. Then it started to spread everywhere. The fire spread and spread. The trees that took long years to grow stand blackened now and dead. You know the speciality of the trees. It won't grow up within 2 days, 3 days. It takes hundreds of years to grow. And because of a mistake from human being, 1 minute mistake or 1 second mistake, because of that, the trees which took long years to grow, it became dead. It totally destroyed. The trees are destroyed totally. How? Because of a simple or a minute mistake by human being. Ignorance of human being. What was the ignorance? The human being, after the campfire, he failed to put it out, the campfire, and he was not bothered about the environment. He only focused on his enjoyment. After his enjoyment, he just went away from the place without noticing the ultimate damage that can be caused to the environment. So what happened finally? The campfire was there. Then the human being left the campfire without putting out the campfire. So it caught slowly fire because of light wind. The light wind came and it became very faster. Then the red hot wood pieces, embers, it caught fire, and the wood pieces started to burn brightly. Slowly the fire spread everywhere, and the ultimate result was that the destruction of the entire forest and the trees which took long years to grow. Blackened here means after burning, you know what will be the condition. The trees with the much greenery, it became blackened, black in color, because it is already destroyed. All the forest that is destroyed, and the trees that looks blackened, and now they are dead. Within few minutes or within few seconds, everything destroyed because of a human mistake. And in the first two stanzas we can see certain activity of human being that led to the forest fire or the destruction of the fire. The activity of human being that led to the destruction of the entire forest. What was the activity in the first part? Throwing or dropping a burning matchstick. And the second one, setting a campfire and failing to put it out. So two activities of human beings that led to the forest fire or the destruction of the forest. I hope that you understood both the stanzas, and in the next stanza we will discuss the rest of the poem. Thank you. Have a nice day.